Thank you for coming back to Maslow Tarot, or if this is the first time you're here, welcome. We're going to do a September deep dive, and I'm going to pull on this dice who we're going to actually read for. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps build the channel. Looks like we got Scorpio. All right, Scorp. All right, we're going to pull some letters to see who this reading might be for, who this reading might involve, if it resonates for whoever's scrolling. Let's take a look. So we got an N so far. There's also some numbers that might come out. So we got 1 to 2. Z. Maybe from New Zealand. All right, good. Quiet. Quite. All right. So we got Q, I, U, E, N, Z, and then 1 to 2. Can't really, it looks like a 5, but it's not. It's backwards. All right, so I'm gonna write that down really quick so we can put it in the title. And whatever this makes you think about, could be confirmation. Could be a hint, could be something that's important down the road. Let's also see what September might bring in as far as what's on this die. Family. So this could involve family, a family dynamic, maybe extended family. And the theme of the month for Scorpio, please. Communication. And healing. Ooh, I like the feeling of that. So it could be healing communication, which doesn't always happen in a healing, feeling like a healing way, but sometimes you have to break the nose to fix it, right? Yeah. All right, so I'm actually gonna pull some of these. So if we think of communication as potential healing, whether it be speaking your truth or giving someone the space to speak theirs, that could be happening a lot this month. There could be some truth coming out, some vulnerability happening. For Scorpio, what's going on for September? Ooh, relationships. I'm getting a lot of like connections, intertwined connections, especially with this photo. The flower of life, sacred geometry. It says, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So could be doing some cutting, some clearing, getting rid of stagnant energy by speaking it to the right people so that it's off your chest, or getting advice about how to maneuver in a certain relationship or scenario. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement, and energy is that. So it's like your solar sacral energy right here, and it all starts with like this burning, I want to say burning sensation, but like this burning within, and it's like a star, right? So it needs heat. So there could be a trigger moment that causes some change, and it's kind of like grow up or shut up. Sassy. Scorpio's sassy today. So growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So there might be some parts of the dynamic that are illuminating to you and showing you different ways that you can grow, or showing you how your situation is changing to the point where the people around you are going to change, or going to be, their roles are going to be different. Your role might be changing within your relationships. And it might be reminiscent of the way that you have grown through your journey. All right, let's pull some petal. See what's going on for September. Show me Scorpio for September, please, in regards to this familial communication or healing. So we got Hermit. You might be dealing with a Virgo. Ace of Wands. It's like somebody in the background is finally taking action or saying something, and it causes like this big fight. Could be a Virgo that did something or is making a change. They made this decision by themselves. They did not get insight, and it clearly shows that they have not changed is what I'm getting. I'm getting a very direct opinion feeling. There could be a lot of different opinions or different viewpoints to the action that's being taken. It could involve a house or property. The Empress in reverse. There could have been a separation between parents or somebody who passed away potentially. And it could have to do with the monetary inheritance that's causing anxiety amongst the family. Or it could be something that is value. It doesn't have to be money. It could just be something really important that somebody's making a decision about. What is this Ace of Wands, please? Something that's probably been in the family for a long time, right? Or something that had plans for long term with the Knight of Pentacles. Or it's long and drawn out process potentially. What about this Virgo, the Hermit? All right, so Five of Cups in reverse with the King of Swords in reverse. It's like they kind of they're doing this in a really cold fashion. But beneath that cold exterior, it does appear that they're trying to get over some grief here, some loss, some mistakes they feel that they have made, and they feel like this potentially could be the way that they fix it. And it doesn't necessarily, okay, so I don't know. And it could necessarily not even be about you. Or the people who are upset in this situation. The people who are upset are making it about them when really there's a whole point to this process. And there's a reason this person was able to make that decision. And there's something that has to be honored, I guess, about that. Yeah, let's get some advice on this one. Maybe some hotto. So I would like to clarify that a little more. All right, Scorp, seems like you're going through it in September. Some of you. All right, if you are not dealing with that situation, you could be operating as a lone wolf and making actions and making impacts, taking movement that in a way that collides with the way others think about you. So there could be people just that you haven't seen in a while kind of always maintain the same idea of you because they haven't been with you day to day. So there could be somebody externally that's like, or maybe in the family that is looking at you as if you were the person you were 10 years ago. And that's not necessarily the way life works. So it's very possible and it's very common, but I think in this scenario, that's exactly not what it is. You've been dealing with things on your own and you had to get yourself through situations on your own. You had to hold on to your own light, your own motivation, and your own strength in order to be on your particular journey. The Knight of Cups. There's going to be a peace offering, potentially. You could potentially, or this person could see the full perspective and come back around with a solution, like an idea, a solution, or an emotional common ground that gets everybody on the same page. Or or this signifies the type of person you are. You're always the peacekeeper. Yeah. And it causes you anxiety, so make sure that you're not holding anything inside. because we have the 4 of coins with the 9 of swords. So there's some attachment, or not necessarily value, but it's a transaction, right? So things that we clutch onto, whether it be internally, subconsciously, and it makes an impact. It's a transaction. It's a give and take. We're taking it, it's given, and we're giving something else out. So the anxiety, it's a perpetual relationship. So it might, I don't know. So if you are the peacekeeper, what do you need to do? Or what is your advice? Your perspective shift. It's been difficult. So 10 of Wands, it's been difficult. Ask for help. Feels like that might be difficult for you in a situation. You feel like you can't ask for things because people will expect something from you in return, potentially, with the 6 of Pentacles. You're like, it's more of like a give is what I got. And then we have the King of Swords. So it's like, as much as like this transaction, this giving is supposed to be fulfilling you and making you feel like, okay, thou shalt give to receive, right? Or whatnot. But it might end up taking from you. And it's kind of like that situation where it's like, just because you're nice to others doesn't mean they have to be nice to you. Unfortunately, it's really sad. Unfortunately, it's like, you could be the best person in the world, but it does not mean that people will not treat you shitty just because you're nice to them. So I think there's somebody in this situation that potentially could be that person to watch out for. Make sure that you're putting yourself at the forefront of your action, because at this point, with everything you've been handling, other people might not realize everything you've done on your own and how much of that was a burden, right? Because they're still looking at you like the person you were, like you have been. They're not really seeing you, and potentially could be asking so much of you that one day you just collapse, in a sense, metaphorically speaking. I want to kind of pull this one. I'm kind of curious. It's like a new little deck I got. Ooh, I'll do a rune. I can't decide. I feel like Scorpios are always so quiet, but not. All right, date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. So it might be time to get away for a minute. There might be a dinner coming up, family dinner coming up, where some talks, maybe this healing communication happens. Maybe you have a significant other or a partner that you can talk to about potential healing communication and how to handle potential things, just to get some extra perspective. Not really for anybody to tell you how to do something, but just to open your mind a bit before you go into something that could be heavy. Anything else for Scorpio for September? Gold digger. Uh-oh. They want your money being used. Like I said, you might need to refrain from giving so much if you're not getting in return, or if you're not feeling fulfilled in return. Like, I know it's not really a give to get type of, like, it's looked down upon in that sense, but there is to a point where if you're not being respected or considered, that it's detrimental to your well-being. So it's giving to yourself in that sense. So just take a look around you. This actually could be where the communication surrounds, because we did talk about the potential inheritance. And the mother and potential father, the Virgo, the first scenario that we had. Yeah. And then also, on a lighter note, if you do end up going on a literal date, the person might get the most expensive thing on the menu, and then there you go. That's kind of gives you some information. I mean, it doesn't mean they're a gold digger, but I mean, it's 2 words on a card. It can mean a lot of things. All right. I think this reading is going pretty fast. Cut and dry. Complex, but cut and dry. Taking some time to process. Breaking the nose happens, and then you think about it, you process, and then you come back to the table and you're like, all right, thought about it. I feel different now. Any runes for Scorpio this month, for September 2023? Arcana. Birch tree. So this symbolizes femininity, fertility, healing, regeneration, and birth. Could be on the precipice of a new beginning, a new creation. You could be fostering something inside. Sowing the seeds for something new. It could actually be showing some chance of fruit. Could be a new member of the family coming in. Yeah. So essentially it's like the Empress card. So being pregnant with an idea, or literally pregnant. But I didn't see much of that in the actual tarot. So I'm gonna go with, you have an idea coming, or there's a solution on the way. Let's do this one. Yeah. And also in retrospect, with regards to the communication, the family, the healing, the overtime within Arcana, it's like, what kind of garden have you been tending to? Whose garden have you been tending to? Just some questions. Where is your purpose in others' lives? What role are you exactly playing? Sunrise. New creative ideas. Oh yeah. New ventures, a fresh start. Probably laying something to rest. Camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. So there's a solution coming. Creative idea. This could come from you. This could come from that healing conversation with it, or it could come from a family member. Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. So whenever you can't see the forest through the trees or whatever, you need to take a step back. Let yourself process and integrate subconsciously. Do something else, and an answer might come too. You're on the road to success. Older man, dealings or relationships with an older man. This could be a father figure. Finger, warning you of a problem, either now or in the future. Take care of your hands. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. So yeah, pay attention to the signs along the side of the road. And by that, I don't mean like the yield and stop signs. I'm just talking about the actual metaphysical synchronicities. If you keep hitting the red lights, it means that maybe you need to stop on the side of the road, grab a soda. If you are rushing to do something and you just keep dropping things or breaking stuff, it's time to take a minute and meditate on it and figure out maybe or just pay a little more attention even. Maybe you're being warned of something, or there's something else that's trying to catch your attention. That could change the whole path. All right, I think that's it, Scorpio. But yeah, thank you so much for coming by. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already to keep up with our videos. Also check out the Etsy shop. We do have some candles available right now, starting with the Blank Slate of Protection. They are handmade and made with absolute love, with oils, herbs, and stones, and they smell delightful. So if you're looking to try a new path in your life and you're trying to eliminate any blockages, or put some self-awareness of our own ways that we block ourselves, that would be the candle for you. It's just great for any type of new journey. All right, so thank you so much again. I hope you have a wonderful September.